This week on Eagan AM.
Crash Dice returns to St. Paul.
The Taming of the Shrew.
And the Wildcat World of Sports.
Live from Studio 1A, this is Eagan AM.
Good morning. I'm Elsie Gorin.
And I'm Mark Dulac. Happy Groundhog's Day. Apparently we'll have 6 more weeks of winter.
Next Tuesday, there is an interest meeting for the spring musical Anything Goes at 2:30 in the choir room.
If you haven't already bought tickets for the Sadie's Dance on February 11th, they can be purchased at the door. A single ticket costs $14 and a pair of tickets costs $25.
If you paid an extra $5 at the homecoming dance for not having your student ID, you can pick up your refund in the main office by February 11th, or it will be donated to Random Acts of Kindness.
This week, Red Bull Crash Dice Championship returns to Minnesota for the 6th time.
We have Aaron live at the course in St. Paul to bring us up to date on the action. Aaron, how is it looking out there?
Hi guys, I'm in St. Paul at the top of the Crash Dice course. It looks pretty nice, albeit a little cold, but it seems the course is coming together well. Tomorrow marks the return of Crash Dice to the state of hockey. An estimated 120,000 fans are expected to show up to watch the action. The first Crash Dice took place in 2001 in Sweden, where Jasper Feldar took home the gold. He then won 5 more consecutive Crash Dice races. Red Bull brought the course to the U.S. in 2003 to Duluth, Minnesota. But after 15 seasons, 12 countries, 12 winners, and 6 different world champions, the course returns to St. Paul near the cathedral. Back to you guys.
Sure is looking cold out there.
Yeah. Yesterday marked the first Works of Wonder breakfast in the Commons.
It was a great success, thanks to all who participated.
The school is planning to make this an annual event for the coming years.
On Monday, February 13th, the annual Amazing Race will take place from 6 to 8 p.m.
Start forming your team now. Start forming your teams now. The event is a blast and you definitely want to be a part of it. On Tuesday, our student body got a sneak peek of the school's one-act performance.
And yesterday, they went to sections finals at Park Cottage Grove and placed second.
A nice job to everyone involved, including you, Mark.
Thanks, Elsie. Our drumline has been practicing hard in preparation for their first show this weekend.
The drumline consists of percussion players who will perform a routine involving both music and choreographed movement.
Several schools will be performing on EHS on Saturday, beginning at 5 p.m. Eagan's scheduled to play around 8 p.m.
See a drumline member by the end of the day for discounted tickets. Otherwise, tickets are $8 for students and $10 for adults at the door.
Are you going to the drumline performance?
Yeah, I think I am. What about you?
I'll be going.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day is just right around the corner.
So if you're looking for a last-minute way to show your love or just want to embarrass your friends, the concert choir will be performing singing telegrams, and the Cavaliers will be delivering candy during first hour on February 14th.
The profits will go to the Angel Foundation to benefit the children of families who have one or more cancer diagnoses.
You can purchase the singing telegrams and candy next week during all lunches.
Tomorrow night at 6 p.m., the Somali Cultural Night will be held at the EHS Auditorium.
Doors open for seating at 5:30 and admission is free.
The event was put together by the Muslim Students Association, Culture Club, Interact Club, and the Hospitality class.
The event will last 1.5 hours and will feature dance, guest speakers, fashion, poetry, music, and food.
Afterwards, there will be refreshments and entertainment in the student commons. You don't want to miss it.
So do you think you're going to go to the Somali Cultural Night?
I think I'm going to go.
Yeah, same. And if you can't make it to the Somali Cultural Night, you might consider seeing the winter play instead.
Here's Rachel with more about this winter's show, Taming of the Shrew.
Normally when you see shows at Eagan High School, you're sitting out here in the audience. But for this winter play, the cast and crew decided to take it to the stage.
The difficulty in doing more of a black box set on the stage versus the traditional proscenium set is that you have a lot of backstage areas that are now visible to the audience members. So we have to find ways to mask off the backstage areas so that the audience can't see where actors are getting ready, or like the fly line system or that type of thing.
It is a play that I've never taught. It's a play that I've never directed. But it is a play that I saw another former student, Reed Emmons, who is a senior in the Guthrie BFA program. And a couple years ago, I saw him do a production of Taming of the Shrew and thought that it would be fun to tackle this one next. Because the audience is on two sides instead of just on one side, everything that actors have learned about upstage and downstage and how you keep yourself open for the audience, all of that is out the window. So we had to come up with a way of recording blocking based on the setting that we have, and it's been a constant process of revising blocking to get actors' faces open to as much of the audience as possible.
This type of setting is a lot more intimate than doing it traditionally in this space because for obvious reasons, the audience is a whole lot closer to the actors and therefore can interact more.
I was trying to create an environment where the audience would be very, very close to the actors and create a level of intimacy that would hopefully get the audience more involved with the characters and the humor in the show.
If you're curious to find out what Black Box Theater looks like for yourself, you can come to Taming of the Shrew February 18th and 23rd to 25th at 7 p.m. Signing off for Eagan AM, I'm Rachel Sukup.
Thanks, Rachel.
Seniors' applications for the Eagan Foundation scholarships are due by 6 p.m. Monday, February 6th. Go to the EHS webpage for more information.
And now it's time for the WCR.
Take it away, Dallas.
We have a lot to cover this week, so let's get into it. Nordic skiing performed well in the first part of their conference championship this past Tuesday. We currently lead Burnsville by 20 points with 4 of our skiers placing in the top 10. Our girls Nordic ski team was led by junior Maddie Matzoff. Keep up the good work, guys. Boys swimming and diving had a busy weekend as they entered championship season. They had true team state and had some impressive performances. Junior diver Jordan Nguyen took silver on the boards, and sophomore Jared Dawson threw down a personal best in the 500. The Cats look to close out their regular season with a meet against Burnsville on Friday and a final showdown with Eastview for the conference title on Tuesday. Both meets are away, so make sure to make the trek out and support our guys. Boys hockey has had a busy couple of weeks. Last Thursday, the Wildcats traveled to Burnsville and played a very good game, but came up just short, losing to the Blaze. Goals for the Wildcats were scored by seniors Tim Yetzer and Tyler Borg. Last Saturday, they played at home against Prior Lake, and in a tough game, the Wildcats ended up losing 6-2. Goals were scored by Brandon Wirtz and Keegan Johnson. They play Lakeville South tonight at home, so make sure to go out and support our boys. Our Alpine team has been working their magic as of usual. Our team had strong races yesterday with sophomore Isaac Hofstad taking 3rd place for the boys and sophomore Hannah Burns taking 7th for the girls. Be sure to continue supporting our Alpine team. Boys basketball has been working hard night in and night out. They played Lakeville North last Friday at home and fought hard but lost to the Panthers. John Street was the leading scorer for the Wildcats with 8 points, and the Cats look to continue on Rosemount at home. And in a very close game, the Wildcats lost 52-48. Jalen James was the leading scorer for the Wildcats with 11 points. They go on the road to Lakeville South this Friday, so make sure to go out and support them. Our gymnastics team has been working hard. This Tuesday, they traveled to Lakeville South to take on the Cougars and came home with a victory with a score of 144-142, setting a new school record for total points. Tegan Rambolt got first on the floor with a score of 9.625, and Shannon McCoy got first on the beam. Nice work, ladies. Keep it up. After defeating Grand Rapids in the finals to win the Tartan tournament last weekend, our wrestling team has been practicing all week as they prepare for the Blaine tournament. Wish them luck as they battle their way through the championship this weekend. Our girls basketball team has been putting in the hours. Last Friday, they faced off against a very good Lakeville North team. The Wildcats fought hard but came up just short, losing to the Panthers 73-37. Lauren Boyk led the Wildcats with 9 points. They then went on the road and played a good Rosemount team. The Wildcats played well but lost 58-45. Lauren Boyk was the leading scorer for the Wildcats with 15 points. They play Rosemount tonight at home, so make sure to get out and support our Wildcats. Our competitive cheerleading team has been winning across the state. They placed 3rd at state with a very strong performance at Roy Wilkins Auditorium. Prior to state, our team successfully qualified for the national tournament in Orlando. Be sure to congratulate them and wish them luck as they travel to Florida February 11th and 12th. Girls hockey continues their push to finish the season strong last Saturday. Last Saturday, we tied Prior Lake after one period of overtime. They then played the #1 team in our conference, Lakeville South. Unfortunately, our girls were unable to beat the Cougars and came out with a 4-0 loss. They take on our rivals, Eastview, this Saturday at home for senior night, so make sure you go out and show them some support. And finally, national letter signings were yesterday, and EHS put another 2 on the board. Sydney Flannery will be playing college soccer for Dakota County Technical College, and Carly Chapluski will also be playing college soccer for Minnesota State Mankato. That's all I have for you this week. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Dallas.
Seniors, if you haven't yet purchased your ticket for the senior class party, be sure to do so before February 8th, and you will be automatically entered in a drawing for a chance to win a free Tri-3 parking pass. Before we go, junior hockey player Abby Barger was nominated for Star Tribune's Player of the Week. You can vote for her using the QR code we'll put up at the end of the show. Good luck, Abby.
Next week, due to APP prep, flex, no school, and no school Friday, we will have to cancel our Valentine's show, which is just a shame.
Yeah, a shame indeed. Good thing Mark brought the love with his grandpa sweater. That's all we have for you this week.
Have a great day, Wildcats.
Was the knight in shining armor in your movie? Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. I'm a ghost, I call your name, you look right through me.